So you're serving in food, you're serving in drinks, you're serving at snow cones or popcorn, or you're serving at an inflatable. Hey, we believe you play a major role in Big Wednesday. That you play a role in making students feel like they are loved and welcomed. And that church is the place they need to be. And Jesus is the Savior they need. So as students come to whatever you are serving at, make sure that you are making them feel loved and welcome, encouraging them, being happy, got a smile on, and just making them feel like this is exactly where they need to be. Now, when it comes to food, here's the first thing with food. When you get to food, at your station, we will have some of these gloves. Make sure that you put gloves on before you serve anything. And as you're making popcorn or as you're making snow cones or you're about to put hot dogs within buns or whatever it may be, make sure that you've got the gloves on. And as you show up to your food stations, all of our food stations will be outside. They'll be in our front parking lot. They'll be around the church area, like close to the church that would be the east side of the front parking lot and the front main doors. So look for your section in there. Find where it is, whether it's you're serving in hot dogs, whether you're serving in chips and drinks, whether you're serving in snow cones or popcorn or cotton candy. Look for it in that area. They'll all be around that area. But show up and just continue to make students feel loved and welcome, and make the food that you need to be making as well. If you're serving in the inflatable section, there's a couple things that we need you to do. Each of these inflatables, we have some requirements that we have to fulfill. Whether it's the number of people there, whether it's the number of people actually on the inflatable, whatever it may be. And so you guys play a big role, yes, in making people feel loved and welcome, but also people being safe. And so with that being said, if there's only allowed to be 4 people on the wrecking ball, then only 4 people need to be up there. And also with that, some people stay on that wrecking ball for a long time. Maybe you keep a good time. Hey, you guys got a minute to be on there, and then you guys are all gonna come off. Or maybe you do single elimination. When somebody falls, somebody else gets to get on. Just make sure we have the right number of players on the inflatable at a time, whether that is the wrecking ball, whether that is the 3-lane bungee, that you have the right amount of people. The obstacle course, with the obstacle course, you're gonna have somebody at the front and at the back, making sure that they say, hey, yeah, these people are all the way off before you send the next people on. We're not looking for somebody diving down into the slide into somebody else. And so make sure we only have one set of racers going at one time, and that you guys are queuing to each other. The same thing for the wipeout course. The wipeout course, only one person is allowed to be on it at one time. And so we're gonna have 2 people making sure that everybody's off and safe. And so just as you're serving at these places, whether it's inflatables or games, you're at 9 Square, whatever, or you're at snow cones, or you're at the hot dog bar, all of these places continue to make students feel loved and welcome. That church is the place that they need to be, and that Jesus is the Savior they need. And we believe that in all of the places that we're serving, we're setting the tone and atmosphere that of those things that God is gonna move in a mighty way. And so we appreciate you serving. We can't wait for Big Wednesday, and we'll see you at your station here in just a couple of days.